Godzilla, champion and defender of Earth in The Terror of Godzilla.
Titanosaurus, Mechagodzilla, destroy them.
He holds the front line of battle, while in their spaceships, aliens command a deadly duel. Will the powerful serpent Titanosaurus' cyclone tail and the robot monster Mechagodzilla's lethal rays destroy our Earth? See this ultimate test of power, The Terror of Godzilla, rated G.
The Mysterians! The Mysterians! The Mysterians! You are now inside a flying saucer.
Our destination, the planet Earth.
We are the Mysterians.
Our race is old, dying, our planet dead.
Only you of Earth, you and your women, can give us life.
And what we want, we take.
The Mysterians!
The greatest science fiction picture man's imagination ever conceived.
The Mysterians!
Swooping down from outer space.
Flowing up from the lower depths.
The Mysterians!
Creatures who knew the uttermost secrets of the atom before our planet was born.
Love-hungry spacemen come to seize our women that their dying race may live.
It started in the east. Soon it swept the west.
The all-out horror of interplanetary war.
See giant robots no earthly weapon can destroy rip a path of destruction across the land.
See the forces of nature harnessed to the invader's will, wipe entire cities from the face of the world.
See the earth itself crumble beneath your feet.
The Mysterians!
Threatening our civilization with weapons beyond the belief of modern science.
Flying ray guns that blast everything before them.
An impregnable fortress that hides in the earth.
Gamma rays that melt the heaviest armament.
As men and machines disintegrate before your eyes.
The Mysterians!
What power can stop their ruthless advance?
See the blazing holocaust of an Earth gone mad.
See on the giant screen in flaming color.
The Mysterians!
The year, 1980. The scene, outer space. The story, destruction of Earth. See Gorath, the most spectacular science shocker ever filmed, surpassing anything in the realm of science fiction to date. See astronauts, satellites, and spaceships operating from South Polar Base. You are actually in every exciting scene. It could happen. It may happen. Warning to every man, woman, and child. Nerve-shattering tension will grip you and hold you spellbound in the most enthralling science fact shocker ever made, in scenes never before filmed in limitless outer space. See scientists move the Earth with hydrogen jet power. See the world doomed by a wild invading sun 6,000 times bigger than Earth. See gigantic earthquakes, space collisions, and tidal waves. Science fiction. Now, science fact. Don't miss Gorath. See Gorath, filmed in blazing color on the giant screen. See Gorath.
The fate of the world hinges upon the actions of Captain Sano and his crew. He has brought back a deadly secret from an unknown planet. Internationally renowned Eiji Okada plays the brilliant Dr. Kato.
Lisa, our moon station. We'll go. We may find there the secret that will destroy Ghidrah.
What was the mysterious substance he brought back from outer space that threaten to destroy the world. See atomic spaceship AAB Gamma face the terrors of the unknown. Spaceship AAB Gamma.
The UFO. It finally came.
So that's our friend.
It's coming closer. Doctor.
Yoda. It's all right. I can take care of myself, Captain.
We have lost communication.
We've had no reply either.
Time! Objectable! Miyamoto! Cut the light!
Please, send a rescue rocket. I'll go. Lisa.
Hey, you made it.
That was a close one, Tunnel.
It's AAB Gamma, sir.
AAB Gamma, the monster Ghidrah is still loose. Your cargo is our last hope, Captain.
We've got to get this cargo back to Earth. We're going to run for it.
Godzilla, king of the monsters, alive, surging up from the depths of the sea on a tidal wave of terror to wreak vengeance on mankind.
Godzilla, king of the monsters, it's alive.
A gigantic beast,
Stalking the earth, crushing all before it,
in a cyclonic cavalcade of electrifying horror.
raging through the streets on a rampage of total destruction.
Godzilla, king of the monsters,
Incredible titan of terror.
wiping out a city of 6 million in a holocaust of flame.
Jet planes cannot destroy it.
Bombs cannot kill it.
All modern weapons fail.
Is this the end of our civilization?
Can the scientists of the world find a way to stop this creature?
For the answer, see Godzilla, king of the monsters.
You may wish to deny it, but your eyes tell you it's true.
A tale to stun the mind.
More fantastic than any ever written by Jules Verne.
More terrifying than any ever shown on the screen.
Awesome.
Incredible.
Unbelievable.
A story beyond your wildest dreams.
Dynamic violence.
Savage action.
Spectacular thrills.
Godzilla, king of the monsters.
Fantastic beyond comprehension.
Gripping beyond compare.
Astounding beyond belief.
The mightiest monster of them all.
See Godzilla, king of the monsters.
summit scientists of all nations forget differences, unite against Earth's deadliest threat, as flying saucers lay waste the world's great cities. See space saboteurs seize control of Earthmen's minds by radio thought waves, penetrate their secret councils, shatter Earth's defenses. See beautiful Earth girl in grip of fiendish spacemen. See Allied Army launch interplanetary counterattack. See Space War I pit Earthmen against planet men in a no-quarter struggle for survival. See the most exciting glimpse into the future ever filmed. See Battle in Outer Space in Eastman color and Toho scope.
It looks innocent as a gigantic egg, but its unseen powers are so great that its worshippers beg the thing's indulgence in self-abasing ceremonies.
Now, giant entertainment and giant terror with the War of the Gargantuas and Monster Zero. From a planet 50 million miles beyond the stars came a strange message. Lend us your Rodan and Godzilla to fight our Monster Zero. The stage is set for the mightiest battle ever seen with the most dreaded creatures in the universe. What started as a call for help from space turns into a nightmare of terror on Earth. Monster Zero. And the War of the Gargantuas. Where had such a monster come from? What forces created such a devastating destroyer? Who or what could stand up to it? Only a second mighty Gargantua could stop it. You'll see all of their terrifying battle to the death when you come to the greatest monster movies ever made.
See King Kong battle the Kong of Steel. Challenge a copter squadron. Defy an army of tanks. Fight primordial monsters. An all-new adventure. King Kong Escapes. Thrilling in Technicolor. They made a robot of steel to challenge the mighty King Kong, the most ferocious creature on Earth. It's all new. King Kong Escapes, thrilling in Technicolor. Monster of monsters, big as a skyscraper. When he moves, the whole Earth quivers and quakes, and an abyss of horror opens up. See these prehistoric beasts emerge from the bowels of the earth after 200 million years to devastate mankind. Supersonic jets cannot catch him. Rockets cannot stop him. Armored tanks are helpless before him. Even guided missiles are powerless. See Rodan destroy a modern city, leveling it to the earth with a killing airstream of his mighty wings. Nothing can stop him. Nothing escapes this monstrous beast of evil.
The last war. The war that ended all wars. Everyone will remember this terrifying story of the last war. The war that completely annihilated the world. The war where the race for survival was lost. The war that wrought the colossal horror of the destruction of civilization. The war that ended all wars. In the words of President John F. Kennedy,
today, every inhabitant of this planet must contemplate the day when this planet may no longer be habitable. Every man, woman, and child lives under a nuclear sword of Damocles, hanging by the slenderest of threads, capable of being cut at any moment by accident or miscalculation or by madness. Mankind must put an end to war, or war will put an end to mankind. Unconditional war can no longer lead to unconditional victory. It can no longer serve to settle disputes. For a nuclear disaster spread by wind and water and fear could well engulf the great and the small, the rich and the poor, the committed and the uncommitted alike. The weapons of war must be abolished before they abolish us.
everyone must see this unforgettable motion picture, The Last War. Atragon, the most devastating device the mind of man has yet created. It travels on land and in the sea. It tunnels through the earth. Its crew, all supermen with super weapons, can freeze their enemies and enslave them. Fire and fear are the gods of terror on the hidden continent. No thing, no man, no adventurer can match the 9 amazing wonders of Atragon, nor the massive powers of its allegoric destroyer. You will see wonders that challenge the imagination.
The threatened attack has begun.
The United Nations has set up a defense headquarters to cope with the new empire's aggression.
You will see flying saucers. You will know terror that panics the world.
Admiral Kusumi, I am agent number 23 of the New Empire. This earthquake is not accidental.
Nothing the screen has ever shown before can surpass the thrills of Ghidrah, the three-headed monster. Created from an atomic fireball hurled from outer space, Ghidrah, the three-headed monster, threatens man's very existence on Earth. Ghidrah, the three-headed monster, battles Godzilla, Mothra, and Rodan for mastery of the world. Men quake before the terror of their unleashed fury. All new, all never to be forgotten. A new high in screen terror. Ghidrah, the three-headed monster.
I would say nobody has anything to fear from us. But we are going to control you now. It is the same spaceship you saw near the moon. That should convince you we do not come from your world. We are here to make you our slaves.
From the laboratories and arsenals of all civilized nations, the most powerful, the newest, the most devastating of weapons blast into action in their effort to destroy all monsters.
An experiment beneath the sea to challenge the unknown. when the forces of nature erupt. The ocean floor opens up, hurling 5 men and 1 woman 15 miles straight down to a place that exists on no map and yet holds the key to man's future. Latitude Zero, where the past merges with the present to predict the future.
The Alpha launched June 21st, 1805.
Since you question everything, I don't expect you to believe there's so much of anything else you're about to see. I am 204 years old.
The Alpha is northeast of you, on course for Latitude Zero.
Those are torpedoes.
Bridge whistle.
Well, do something, will you?
At Latitude Zero, good battles evil, using the incredible weapons of tomorrow.
Activate your elevation belt.
I've seen pictures of the moon that looked a lot more inviting.
Right. Say, Captain, you ever been here before?
First time.
That's great. How do we find Dr. O'Connor?
We'll have to search. Could be in that tower.
Live an adventure beyond your wildest imagination as mankind fights for its very survival. Share every exciting moment of the incredible world of Latitude Zero, where man's future explodes 15 miles beneath the Earth.
A rocket ship to unexplored planets, captured by unknown powers. Yog, monster from space. You are powerless against me. An irresistible, terrorizing monster. We have merged ourselves into the giant crab and the jungle turtle. Monsters never before seen. The unconquerable, the unbelievable. Yog, monster from space.
Out of the polluted waters it came, to become the most fearful menace that ever threatens mankind. Feeding, growing ever more deadly on smog, only one force dared stand up to its overpowering evil.
Godzilla!
Godzilla versus the Smog Monster. Will Godzilla, man's friend, be vanquished?
More than 1,600 dead have been reported, while other casualties are expected to exceed 30,000.
tank of the Jetman Oil Company has exploded.
Nothing man can do can stop the Smog Monster. Can Godzilla save the Earth from this mastodon of destruction?
Out of the polluted waters it came, to become the most fearful menace that ever threatened mankind. Feeding, growing ever more deadly on smog. Only one force dared stand up to its overpowering evil.
Godzilla!
Godzilla versus the Smog Monster.
More than 1,600 dead have been reported, while other casualties are expected to exceed 30,000.
Can Godzilla save the Earth from this mastodon of destruction? Godzilla versus the Smog Monster. Rated G.
From beyond the stars come the most fearsome monsters in the galaxy. Only Godzilla stands in their way in Godzilla on Monster Island. Is even Godzilla strong enough to defeat the invaders? Matching unbelievable strength. Exchanging incredible death-dealing rays. Don't miss Godzilla on Monster Island. Rated G. The Bionic Monster, a menacing giant, an awesome machine, unleashed with a deadly task. Godzilla, the only hope for Earth's survival. Godzilla versus the Bionic Monster. Godzilla strives to win supremacy in a fight to the end. Will Godzilla triumph? The Earth survive? Godzilla versus the Bionic Monster, an earth-shaking movie. Rated G.
Nature strikes back in Tidal Wave.
The most destructive natural force on Earth.
First came the earthquakes, crushing whole cities. Then raging firestorms, destroying thousands. But the worst is yet to come.
That wave hits 80 million people will be wiped out.
Tidal Wave, rated PG.
Message from space. From a captive planet 2 million light years away came a plea for help, a desperate message. A phantasmagoria of sights, sounds, and space-age technical achievements that must be seen to be believed.
I'm a human being from the planet Earth!
Never before has the screen erupted with more spectacle, more excitement. Rated PG, parental guidance suggested.